Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of Lord Marksman and Vanadis, episode 9. Okay, so this episode I was kind of disappointed actually in the beginning. First off, I was really expecting like a huge epic battle between Ellen and that one other war maiden that showed up at the end of the last episode, and it didn't happen. They were about to fight, and this other war maiden, Sasha, actually, the one that was talked about in the previous episode, ended up stopping them, and she's a real badass. I mean, she basically laid them both out on the fucking ground, like, right away. Like, single-handedly together. Alright, and apparently she is sickly, but for some reason she's able to get up and move about and fight. Okay? But apparently she's sickly, and, there's other war maiden later on in the episode who apparently was fighting Ellen, and when their fight ended, they decided to have a truce, and Ellen made her promise that she'd apologize to Sasha. So I don't know, it wasn't explained exactly what that's about, but my guess is that maybe she's the result of why Sasha's so weak and whatnot, and has a risk of dying at any second now. So I have a feeling there's going to be a really sad scene where Sasha dies before the end of this series. Okay, that's just my prediction anyways, because they were really building up towards that in this episode. Alright. In addition to that, we also have Tigray, who's working with the other war maiden that I talked about. I do not remember her name, but she's the one who showed up at the end of the last episode. Apparently Tigray and his army is working with her and her army. And I don't know if Ellen is even aware of this, because obviously these two war maidens do not get along at all. So I don't even know if Ellen's aware of this at all. But it's interesting. What I really want to know, or what I really want to learn, is why she and Ellen do not get along. Like, at all. I really want to know this. I mean, it couldn't be because she's flirting with Tigray, even though she kind of is. Because even from her initial introduction to the series, the two of them never got along. So I really want to learn why. Alright? So, other than that, there's not really anything else happens in this episode except for a little bit of fighting. The fighting looks really good as always. And the animation during the fighting, it looks really good as always. Alright, the music's really good as always. So, overall, I thought it was a pretty decent episode of Lord Marksman and Vanadis. The only three major points I have is that those map scenes where there's this narrator explaining the battle strategies, I don't like that at all, personally. I think I may have mentioned that before. I just don't like that at all. I don't know why it's there, or what the hell, purpose it serves, what it adds to the series. It really doesn't add anything to the series as far as I'm concerned. And also, the beginning was really disappointing. Also, the fight between Ellen and that one, pink-haired war maiden was really disappointing, too. I think she called herself Liza. That was really disappointing, too, because, I was really hoping that fight would last longer. Okay, I get that a lot in this series, is that there's fights that should last longer, that could be a lot more epic, and unfortunately they just don't. And it's really disappointing when that happens in this series. Alright, so that's definitely something worth noting. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty good episode, though. I did. So tell me your thoughts about this episode in the comment section below. If you've yet to see this week's episode of Lord Marksman and Vanadis, then I definitely recommend that you do. It was pretty good. I can't wait for next week's episode. So yeah, I really liked it, but there's still lots of things that need to be answered. It's only 3 or 4 episodes left. In 3 or 4 episodes, they really need to answer a lot of questions I have. A lot of questions I have. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.